and then you put her in this light, and you're like, is she her?
You're still
their
right next
grandma?
to us.
Yeah, no, your
did
face
I
is smooth in the crazy light. Mine,
That's
I just
because
I look like your grandma now.
Cool. Anyway, hello everyone.
Are we?
Apparently, we're recording.
We've been recording this whole time.
man.
Welcome to the wrapping up 2024 Eurovision video. We don't really have much of a plan for the video except
announcing the score.
Go get
Can
it.
we pause? Okay.
What?
Love it. Woo! Okay, so this sound is gonna be awful.
We've now
She
got.
disappeared.
Hey,
Oh,
Hobbs.
I'm really sad we got one with things in it. Hey everybody, Carlina won the draft. It's me, and I got a hula hoop. She got a hula hoop that's very loud.
I'm gonna roll it away.
We have been promising a hula hoop to the winner for the last 3 years in a row, I think, and finally.
This is the trap. So we need to put.
Is it the traveling trophy? Like
It's gonna be a traveling trophy.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so
we'll mark the years in band.
we need to start putting band.
You need to put it down.
I think we need to have different colored ribbons that symbolize each person.
Yep.
Okay, so anyway.
Yes, that way we can make mine red, so that we can never have a red ribbon on there.
There you
Let's
go.
make sure that.
That would definitely clash with the pink.
Yeah.
You're welcome for me choosing pink.
Also, we should all tell everyone what we're drinking today. Tyler, what are you drinking?
I do not remember the name of this. It's essentially like a Supreme gin spritz.
It's a Hugo
but-
Spritz.
It's called a Hugo Spritz.
But I put gin in it
Yep.
as well, not other than. Also.
Carlina, do you know what you're drinking?
No, but it has tasty things. Is this a tuxedo number something?
No, this is a Miss Elena.
Miss Elena, and it has Mr. Black coffee liqueur and some Amaro and the other thing, the sherry. That's delicious, and vodka.
Yep.
It's coffee. It's amazing.
It's very similar to an espresso martini without any, it's using coffee liqueur instead of.
The amount of cayenne in it.
I am having a Bunny Mary, similar to a Bloody Mary, except it features carrot juice and aquavit instead of vodka and tomato juice.
It's
And
better than
I'm
it's better
having
than
a
Blood
water.
Of the tap
It's not even a
variety.
spicy water. It is a still water.
Still water.
Maya's very adventurous in her beverages.
Yes. Anyway, the reason
It's even room temperature. It is the
Yeah.
it is the most
best.
unadventurous beverage you can possibly
It
consume.
is RO, so it's still kind of fancy.
Oh my goodness. So the reason we're actually here is to talk about the draft. Like we said, Carlina won barely.
It was close.
I wasn't planning this,
Barely.
guys. I mean, I want
Yeah, she was only
know, it was
3 points
barely.
ahead of me.
That's not.
If
true.
I had a single country that I guessed the placement correctly, I would have won. Because
Whoa.
I
Did you
was
come in
7
second?
Yeah, 7 points behind you.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Next year, Becca.
And then Maya was how many points behind?
Bonus points for me.
Yeah.
I won the bonus
You're the
points
only
of
one
the
that
year.
got bonus points because Switzerland #1. I mean, we got pretty close. I put Croatia in 3rd place. I put France in 2nd. But then I also put Norway in 8th, and we all know what happened there. She big mad about Norway. You guys have
Stella's favorite.
any thoughts about the year that you want to share?
Um,
Not you. You had your turn.
I think there were some really entertaining songs. I am actually very glad that Croatia did as well as they did.
Yes.
I think Switzerland, although I know that there were arguments about it, but that I think it was pretty clear Switzerland was a front runner. We all assumed they were going to win, and they did. Mm-hmm. But I'm really happy that Croatia did well. Mm-hmm. I'm sad about Estonia because I think it might be my favorite song for the year, and they didn't do
So
very
good.
well. But but I'm glad they got in.
Yeah.
Because it's a really fun song.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm never selecting Australia again because Europe hates Australia.
How did they
Even
do
though it was a
last year?
perfectly
They did
good
okay
song.
last year.
They're way over there.
They haven't. Were they in the final last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was because that was Voyager.
Yes,
I think that was.
Voyager
I think that was a
awful.
little bit special, like because they've had good songs for most years, and they,
Like
they
Montaigne.
rarely qualify.
Before.
Never been alive.
Yeah, no, this is legitimately one of the songs I choose to show to people who are like, Eurovision, and I show them a selection of like weirdo songs, but then also the people who I know that are like real into like 80s rock, but also other, I show them that because Voyager, just hit it out of the park with that.
Yep. So the Dutch elephant in the room, obviously, this was a very strange year all around, but
Yes.
the biggest last
That's
minute
why I didn't
strange.
get as many points. Do you think I would have had a
you
chance
would've
at
not.
second?
Okay, so yeah, the Netherlands was Maya's team, and so Carlina is
Spain
the
and
only
Serbia
one.
did not do good.
No, Carlina's the only one who didn't lose any contestants on her draft. She had 5 countries.
You had 5 countries.
She
I
had 5
think-
countries going to
Oh,
the
you
final.
didn't have Belgium.
I think
I
what
officially-
would have happened is that it would have taken from Croatia's points, the Netherlands.
My heart hurts about that.
I think that they would have like split, you know, because they're
Maybe.
both kind of like fun songs.
It's so loud in here.
Yeah, but Croatia is so good though. Like,
It's true.
like
I'm
Netherlands
not disagreeing
was.
with you. I really
Yeah,
like
Netherlands was
Croatia.
entertaining and zany, but like Croatia was actually like it was entertaining and zany and really good song.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it grew on me a lot. Like I liked it when we listened to it, and now it's like that is a banger. Like, yeah, I don't know. I liked that this year there were very few actually bad songs. Like, okay, there weren't 0. But there were very few songs that were like oh that is unpleasant to listen to, but I think it also lacked very many like really excellent songs.
There are some years when I kind of feel like that until after the contest, and there's some songs that just start to stand out after the fact, and I don't know really why that is. It's not like I haven't been listening to them repeatedly for that long, but
Yeah, some of them have grown on me. Like Italy has grown on me a lot as has gone from being like pretty good to being rather good.
yeah, it's really fun.
Obviously, I really liked Armenia, and I'm
Yes.
glad that they got in.
They're
great.
basically almost the only points you got.
Estonia had some points.
Estonia did have a few points.
Non-zero. But yeah, like I agree. Some of them grow, especially a lot that landed on the left side have grown on me. But yeah, this year seems like there were, and I think last year it's kind of the same. Like there were a lot of good songs, and there just weren't a ton of. There were very few excellent songs, and this year I think we only had like maybe 3 really excellent songs.
Well, excellent to you deep down in your
in
soul.
my it's all,
There are some years when I'm like, this was an amazing year, and other people will be like, I didn't like any of the songs this year. So, and they too are Eurovision fans.
I've seen things that were like, this is the best bottom 5 we've ever had.
I did like that we had a huge point spread this year.
Who was the bottom 5?
Norway was the
Norway.
bottom.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Wrong. You are incorrect.
I clearly am not.
I was at the ball today and they were playing Fighter at the Macy's.
Oh man, what? That is not okay.
It's the songs that I don't realize are gonna make the leap over the ocean. And I'm just like, this is the one.
Luxembourg?
This is
Like
what we
right.
choose.
Nikki Byrne, I heard in the grocery store like a few years ago. I'm like, really? This song?
That's got to be down to like connections between studios and stuff, because there's no way like some of these songs are big enough. Like there's no way a lot of them are like big enough. But
Or-
they also end up in like music packs for like
Yes.
Or a
commercial
Macy's
use.
employees liked Eurovision and just
That's not usually how.
Those are usually like
large-
purchased playlists to replay. So like they're like, yeah, sure, we'll throw this in here.
Man, if only they could choose the music they have to listen to 8 hours a day. They would be much happier people.
Ask
Instead of
yourself if
listening.
Becca has worked retail with music in the background or not.
I haven't suffered as much as others, but yeah, what else? Thoughts, Carlina? Or are you just too important for us now that you're
Yeah, no, I think
winner?
the results have spoken as to how much my opinion matters. Yes, and I've vocalized it with my votes. No, I do agree. I think we've said this multiple times throughout the year, especially during the draft, that we had a lot of good vocalists this year. And I said during the draft, I personally didn't have anything that I was like, oh my God, I have to go seek out everything this person has, as far as throughout the different bands that we've heard. But overall a good year. It was weird during like the aftermath, the fallout after the final, just the news, like going through that. I think that there's a lot of drama going on, and I'm really, really hopeful that there are positive changes that come from this going into the next season. Yeah, so I look forward to growth, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It sounds like there was some displeasure from a lot of the contestants that Nemo expressed, that it's like they aren't, at least this year, I don't know about other years, I'm sure that there's always like can never pull something off this big and everything be perfect, but like
right.
but like just how they treat the artists sounds like it's maybe a little bit of I don't want to say exploitative, but because that doesn't sound like the right term, but more like callous. Like they're there to deliver the product, and that is what they are, and they're not treated well. And I think that it sounds, and
we're on the outside of things.
We're very much outside, but it sounds like that potentially contributed to some extent to the Netherlands issue, with frustrations there that maybe boiled over. But I agree. I hope that there are some positive changes. I mean, there's always something. Every year there's, I don't know, like not necessarily a scandal, but there's always some shortcoming. And it's, it's whatever. It's a big contest.
Happens.
There's always going to be some kind of failure.
You can only, hopefully only learn from the downfall and make it better next year.
Maya.
Biggest transformation for me is Ireland. I almost said Iceland.
Not Iceland.
Ireland. Before, I was like, is Ireland gonna make the finals? And then, like, when it was in the finals, and I saw the performance, I was like, is Ireland gonna win?
Yeah. They really could have. Good. They really could have.
Oh my gosh.
I think there was a chance, except that then, like, in the replays, like, twice in the replays, the playback is her, "Wah!" And the thing just like is like, oh, that's the part we choose to read.
Yeah, they nailed it.
I don't think that necessarily contributed to them not winning, but that was a really interesting choice.
That is the delegation's choice. That they got to choose.
Oh, do they? They
get to choose which clip that they put in. Yep.
They were absolutely I don't want to say wild card, but it was. Like, I just remember. I remember the flashback. Like, I can see it in my head, like, pop-up box of me reacting to that video and going, this is absolute trash. Like, I wanted to love it so much, but the performance we watched, the vocals, just everything about it was just exhausted and dull and dead, and not dead in the fun, good way that we got with the Yeah. No, it was what I wanted from Eurovision, but not good enough. And then I listened to it with the recording, like the Spotify version. I listened to it over and over, and I'm like, oh God, I really just hope they bring this. I hope they're able to bring that sound quality. And then watching during the semifinal, which I think the semifinal performance was even better than the final. For anybody who didn't watch the semifinal, it's still great for the final performance. However, I was just like, thank you. This is what I wanted from Eurovision this year. And I'm so glad that I went with, like, my true feeling of, nope, they're going to pull it off. They're going to pull it off. They're going to bring everything they have. And absolutely they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of, from videos that we watched this year, that the live performance was, like, better on like a whole different level. So like, though, I mean, they didn't do that great, but like Austria is a great example. Like the video was so underwhelming. Like we're like,
the live performance was like everything that the video should have been.
yeah, like okay, it's not an amazing song, right? But like it was entertaining, and the backbeat is fantastic.
Yeah,
and then the live performance was like night and day for stupid dogs. Night and day from the video, right? Jeez poop.
Yeah. Jeeves likes to run into the house really quickly whenever he's pooped.
He's very proud.
Very proud of himself. We could go on and talk about
we could do this for a couple days.
And the thing is, like, we're never gonna talk about the country that you wanted us to talk about. And it's not because we don't like that country, and I'm sorry, we just, like I said, we didn't plan what we were gonna talk about. It's just sort of off the cuff.
What do people want us to talk about?
Oh, I don't know yet. We'll know after we publish the video, and they're like, why did you say nothing about this country?
Please tell us, because I definitely want to know. Like, I'll tune in. I'll tune in for the comments.
No, my goodness.
I guarantee I have an opinion.
The only thing I wanted to say, and it's a song we haven't really talked about much, but I was really happy for Germany's result.
Yeah.
They got 12th place, I think.
No,
and
that's
so,
phenomenal.
like, after years and years of being in the bottom, Isaac, you did a very good job. And I think the complete stage being engulfed in flames while you sat there and sang beautifully just really showed people what Eurovision 2024 was all about. So
brings a meme to mind, doesn't it?
Last chance to comment.
Can I just comment on that, actually, though?
So, go for it.
My coworker, Jamie, I know you're definitely not watching this because I haven't even told you about the YouTube channel. I think I might have mentioned it. I don't know. I put on the Eurovision 2024 playlist during work because I'm like, I don't know, I know what it sounds like, so here's where we're going. And so we talked about Eurovision, what it is, what it was, what we do, and the draft and all that, and Germany came on. She's like, oh, so they probably do really well. And I was like, no, traditionally Germany, it does not matter what they bring. They do not do well. And she's like, what? And she's like, but he's
I hope Jamie's not watching this.
Okay, she doesn't sound like that at all. What? She doesn't sound like that at all. But it was more of a like, but he's so good, this song, he sounds so good. And I was like, yes, but Eurovision is more than just that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I was very, very, because I felt the same way. I was like very much, I hope that this song does well because he really does bring it. And I think that just the overall vibe of it, I'm glad. I'm glad that it wasn't a no point.
I was gonna say, I think that there's one really prime example of how a live performance can completely ruin any chances that you have, and I think that is Great Britain did the UK.
Oh my goodness.
Their live performance, like it was just so off-putting and like gratuitous. It was just like I don't know. This was just very poor decision for a stage performance, and it's like it was a lot. And I think that contributed to their ne point.
I was gonna say, I was actually gonna bring this up that my biggest disappointment was the UK. They were like, I listened to that song a lot because I like to work out to that one, and I thought the staging was bad. I just thought vocally it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was also
it was
bad,
very not.
I thought the staging was really interesting, but like, and I hadn't watched the full rehearsals. I'd seen the still shots from the rehearsals, and I was like, ooh, this looks really interesting. But then, like, it was too much to be able to produce a good vocals. So,
yeah,
for me, if the dancing gets in the way of the vocals, then it takes me out of the song.
Yeah.
I also was kind of disappointed by Greece. And I think the big thing, we talked about this, the big thing was the way they decided to shoot it. The way they had the camera was different than all of the other performances. And I think I would have liked it way more if the camera was similar.
Yeah, I agree.
I think actually Grease is one of the only songs I like less than when we first listened to it. Like as I've listened, I'm like, actually this isn't really doing it for me. I think it's bad. It's just like It was probably the only song that's a good example of like every time I heard it, I'm just like, no, I like that less than the last time I heard it.
Interesting. All right, well, we'll end on a negative note. Great.
Other than Eurovision was very fun this year. It was
very fun.
Fun and wild, chaotic ride this year.
My roommates got to experience
They
it for the
did.
first time,
They did.
and they had a very good time.
I'm so glad. And I wanted to thank all of you guys for joining us on. No, not you.
Not
Everybody
you.
else.
Everybody. Not,
Yes.
Yeah.
Comment below.
Yeah, you've had a lot of fun things to say in the comments, and we appreciated reading a lot of stuff.
Comment below if you watched Eurovision.
You also had some terrible things to say in the comments.
Not these people.
Not those people.
Not the
That
people-
guy. Right
not the
there.
people-
Right over there.
People
You know who you are.
The people watching this video are not the people who are horrible. Because the people who are horrible come in for one song and they go, I hate this. And
They
leave.
go away.
And that's a nice way to say it.
Yes.
And then they go away. But yeah, no, you've all been great. We will be back next year, of course. If you notice this video looks different,
Oh,
we are
man.
in the middle of remodeling.
no
I just
ceiling.
want to pan the camera up.
There's no ceiling right now.
There's 1/3 the amount of lights in the
Yeah,
room.
all these lights are gone.
So bad.
It's, there's like tools, trash laying around.
It's a whip.
We no longer need to clarify that I'm not
It will
their
be-
daughter.
For the first video next year, you guys get to see all new studio and an all new complete lighting system and logoing.
What? Logoing.
We're gonna do a
Not
cool thing behind
logoing.
us. That's why there's a TV.
And we're gonna have a
It's gonna be
professional
amazing.
makeup artist.
And we are, yep. And I
Maya.
am going to have my hair done for every single one.
And we're gonna cut the heads off the dogs and swap which dog has which head. I don't know. While we're here making wild promises.
Digitally, not in real life.
No, in real life.
Yeah, digitally.
we
Okay.
please break down the lab in the back of the.
I need to go make dinner. So we're going to do that. Again, thank you for joining us for this season. If you do subscribe to the channel, I have a few thoughts in my head that I'm going to put out on community, maybe do a poll here and there. So if you're interested in having any sort of say on how next year goes, stick around.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I subscribe. I get to vote.
Yeah.
Is it about whether I get to come back? Because I feel like it's going to be about whether I get to come
Ooh,
back.
we should do like Eurovision Island.
Oh,
We can vote someone off the island.
I seem to be the polarizing person in the.
Tyler,
in the
you have lived in your own skin for years. You know you're a polarizing person.
but specifically on this channel.
Yeah. You're very polarizing on your own channel. Please check out Tyler's
Do
fence.
not listen.
He has some videos about shoes and fencing. So,
Not
My,
fencing.
my Ozpost video
Fencing.
has many views.
Anyway, I promise we will leave. We will absolutely leave. Go make some tea. Have a good day. We'll see you guys around next year. Okay, bye.
Bye. So sorry.
Terrible.
We can never end.
We can't.
Never end.